You right there watching this video, waiting for this live stream to start, or just watching the membership video, man, and why you should join the membership. Let's talk about it real quick, expeditiously. We got the 3 levels. You got the rookie level, you got loyalty badges, you got custom emoji badges, and you have members on the live stream. As we get more people flowing in to join the membership, I have members only live chat. That means everybody can see the video that want to see the video, but only members will be able to chat. That's $3. That's a rookie. The All-Star, you get personal shout-outs before the videos, maybe after the video, mostly likely before the videos. You give a priority to reply in the chat. So as soon as I see you, I reply before anybody else. Get early access to pretty much all my non-boxing videos there, $10 a month. Then we got the boxing pound for pound superstar for all my boxing boys and gals out there. Get early access to prediction and most of our boxing content, virtual video collaborations, and open debate. So, if you want to pre-record or go live and debate me for a whole video, you got early access to new videos, some of the videos in the All-Star as well too, and priority reply in the comments. So I see in the comments you get priority reply. Instantly that's $20 a month. So let me know what you guys think. Don't have a Patreon no more, so here's where you're gonna get some of that exclusive content I used to have on the Patreon.
What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Most exciting man in boxing. Woo! Exciting man in boxing. Led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellas Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Man, 122 pounds, 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
Hey, qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
Shout out to my friends from Goodfellas TV, from Alexis Too Sexy Salazar.
All right, man, let's get this done and popping. NBA Finals Game 2. Come on, we all know the Warriors gonna win. I know the fix is in. They ain't gonna let them go down 0-2. They ain't gonna let the series be over before 6 games anyway. But Devin Haney got the job done last night. So what's next now? I'll briefly talk about last night a little bit more, and then after that, talking about the Crawford. Sound like PBC pushing the Crawford cap. So sound like we got conflicting reports, and seemed like PBC and Spence trying to find a way out of that Crawford fight. But nonetheless, let's get it started. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications if we go live, or drop a video. Shout out to Ricky245 early in the PayPal. I appreciate that, man. So let's cue you up real quick. Here we go.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Appreciate that. If y'all want to support the channel, y'all can do so a couple ways. The free way is thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you thumbs up when you watch the replay or watch the live stream. Don't forget you can follow my link tree as well too. I'm gonna show you how to get the link tree real quick so we get this done and over with. Here for a good time, not a long time. We stayed on 2 hours this morning if you missed it. So want to access my link tree, you want to know what link tree is. It's one link that take you to multiple pages. Anything I'm doing work on, or I'm participating on, or I'm posting on, it will take you there. You also can reach that link tree link right there on your screen. It's pinned in the live chat, right? You also could donate through this link tree as well too. You click this link real quick. Since they got rid of the skip button page on StreamYard, it'll take you here, right? Here's where all my links at from YouTube, Spotify, and Anchor is where I'm doing a podcast at. So any podcast you see it come up on YouTube, you want to listen to ad-free 9 a.m. the following day. Last night, obviously, if I do something after the fight, it'll be 9 a.m. later that day. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. I'm streaming live on Twitch and Twitter. Also, you want to donate, it's one click away, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, or when you hit that link tree link right there. Get it all together. So, a lot of people still asking where you can find me on social media, this, that, and third. There you go. D-Young, salute, what's going on? Ricky, appreciate that. In the PayPal, appreciate you, bro. As always, he always showing love. Appreciate it. He said Motorhead Band 1916 Full Out Revenge Overkill CD vinyl format. So I'm guessing he said that's what he got. So if you ain't into that, go look at excuse me. So let's get this started, man.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Take the destiny of the world. Take the destiny for the rest of the world. Take the death. Take the death. Take the death and stop praying like a baby. Take the damn death, Lord. For the fans. For the fans, not for me. For the fans.
Sunshine when tank's gone. Only dark times for you. Ain't no sunshine when tank's gone. And Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about me?
All right, man. Let's get it. Trey, what's going on, bro? So last night we had Devin Haney putting in some work. People are always going to complain no matter if you don't drop a round, drop 1 round, 2 rounds. You can never please people. And great game plan, right? He fought a great fight. Can't ask too much more. People say, well, why didn't he take a chance? Why didn't he take no chances? Why take chances when I'm in control like that? Why give him an opportunity to clock me? I slip, I hurt myself, I get cut, they stop the fight. Y'all know how it go, but a lot of y'all ain't been watching boxing long enough to see why Andre Ward, Floyd Mayweather, and Roy Jones, this prime, didn't travel overseas, all right? A lot of y'all been hanging around that long. So, even some of the shots that Tim Bradley called last night on Kambosos' behalf, they wasn't even landing. It was like a hook, like in the 6th or 7th round he threw, and it hit Devin in the chest or on the wrist, and, it didn't even land. So, it's different when you look in ringside. It's different when you're in the arena. It's 100% different. So, last night he did what he was supposed to do. He came, he gave him time business, he boxed. And I agree with him not taking no more risks. I agree with that because you go out there, try to throw 3 or 4 punches in a row. You slip, they call it a knockdown. You see how close them two scorecards was. 116, 110, I was way too close. 118, 110 is what I have. So you slip and you hurt yourself, you get cut. If you notice, Kambosos was trying to cut him with his head. That's why he's trying to bust him in his head. And that's why David Haney kept his head low, too. Kambosos was leading with his head, trying to cause some confusion. And I appreciate that. It's a dirty game. It's a dirty sport. You know what I'm saying? If he didn't try to get dirty last night, then he wasn't trying. He was trying. Anytime you fight somebody like Devin Haney, you have to close the distance. That's just affirmative. If you can't box with him, you have to close the distance. It's going to be hard for any lightweight, 140-pounder to box with him because he got the height and length of the welterweight, and he's still a growing man. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be hard for you to get in there and box, so you're going to have to take his airspace away and pressure him. If he didn't hit hard, then Kambosos, wouldn't have been aware. He would have just walked through Haney, right? Haney hit hard. It just wasn't a perpetual movement. That jab alone busted his face up. When he threw right hands, he hurt Kambosos a couple times, but he said he didn't want to take the risk and get out of rhythm, and that's what you do. Now, if he was in the United States, like he did with Linares versus Joseph Diaz, he probably would have took a couple more risks. You know what I'm saying? Because, a lot of times in the 10, ain't no funny shit happening. So, people sitting here, Tank would have did this, Tank would have did that, Tank would have did, man, Tank couldn't even win more rounds than Roddy did. So, but we're going to get there. Beautiful. And he wanted to step it up, he could have stepped it up. But he stuck to the game plan that showed maturity. His father laid out a great game plan. Yoel Judah had a great game plan. He helped second that game plan. And, what it was we just going to hit him and don't get hit. That's the game plan. It was simple as that. We wasn't going to try to hurt him. We weren't going to try to load up on those shots. We was just going to touch him and get out of there. And that's exactly what he did. He didn't try to load up like he did for Joseph Diaz. Now, did he stay in the pocket a little bit longer for my liking? Absolutely. But that's just who he is. I would have loved now. He could have dropped Kambosos without taking a major chance. And how you do that is he should have switched it. He could have. I'm not saying he should have did this, but he should have changed the range. That's it. He should have went on the outside and made Kambosos jump in and catch it with something. But then again, while you're in the groove in the pocket, keep there. You know what I'm saying? He stayed there. Well, no need to build up on it. Of course, he had the left hook going a little bit. He had the right hand going a little bit. He could have put it together. He could have went straight right. He could have went, lead left hook. He could have went 1-2, came back with the left hook. Could have, didn't need to. The right hand to the side of Kambosos' body was there all night. So it was there for Kambosos too, and Kambosos didn't take the body shot. That's pretty much as simple as that was. Kambosos didn't take the body shot, but you know why? Haney reflexes, Haney was sharp, Haney punches was sharp, and you got to understand, Haney didn't put no stank on them punches. Even that right hand he threw, he just threw it. And when you just throw it and let your punches flow naturally, bro, it's hard to time. Now, he was loading up versus Joseph Diaz and Linares. They timed him. Last night, it wasn't the case. Kambosos didn't know a right hand was coming, a left hook was coming. He just knew a jab was coming. He couldn't do nothing with it. So, he didn't really have to, throw nothing else. He beat him with the lead hand. And you can win with just a jab. You can lead with a jab. You can win just with a jab. Joe Joyce beat Dan Du Bois and stopped him with just a jab. That's how powerful a jab is. Now, I was listening to, I forget the dude's name. He was talking about how powerful water is. He's talking about why every human body needs water. He said water can, break the Hoover Dam. Water can destroy buildings. Same thing with the jab. It's lethal. People say he should have doubled it up, tripled it up, man. When you on the road like that, you don't want to get him nothing. He could have landed that hook all night. He could have stopped Kambosos if he wanted to. If Devin Haney can't punch, Kambosos showed they walking through the ring like Orange Juice Jones. That's perfect last night, bro. Didn't get hit with nothing. Now, y'all can go around and diminish what Kambosos is, do it. But don't forget to diminish all the tank whack-ass opponents and some of the whack-ass opponents that Lomachenko then fought. Shine, salute. He said, what adjustment do you think Haney and Kambosos need to make in the rematch? Well, for Kambosos, obviously it started with body work, but it's going to start with an inside game. If you're going to have all your front foot all your weight on the front foot, you're going to have to go on the inside with Haney and close the gap off. So I'm not sure he got that attribute, but he just looked for one shot. And I think if you're going to stay and look for one shot, I think, drop that right hand to the body. You know what I'm saying? He got to take chances going to the body. They got to find a way not only just to punch in between Devin punches, because you can't punch in between a jab. That's tough. You can come over the top. You can slip, come underneath. He had the up jab going. He had all types of shit going. Y'all just couldn't pay attention to that. He threw a few jabs last night. You know what I'm saying? He threw the hard, not so much. It wasn't really a power, but he threw a stiff. He threw a popping. He threw an up jab. I mean, he was throwing punches that, you might even threw spear jabs in there. I might think he threw a couple of those in there. So he was throwing some things that, that to the naked eye that was giving him problems. Then, the left hook was just the table setter, and the right hand was just cocked if needed. So for Kambosos, you need to take advantage of Devin Haney's body. I'm going to the body, you leave yourself susceptible to the head. So it all started with the jab for him. When Kambosos' lead hand is dominant, he dominant. So you got to find a way to take Devin Haney's jab away. And if that's jabbing more than Devin Haney, if that's moving to his left and coming over Devin Haney's jab, because when he was moving to his left, he was trying to line up a right hand. He was trying to wait for him to throw the jab, throw the right hand, and then come back. He was waiting. He was anticipating him loading up on shots and putting combinations together. And what he was going to do was throw a Hail Mary right hand to try to hurt Haney. Maybe even a Hail Mary left hook, and that never came. That's why Devin Haney didn't give him what he was looking for. Now, Haney went 1-2, came back with a left hook. He went 1-2-3. Then Kambosos with a punch between 2 and 3. See what I'm saying? That's why Devin was going 1-1, maybe 1-1. And he was saying he wasn't pulling out. What he wanted him to do was throw one and fall in and pull out. He kept the perfect distance where he couldn't counter him. He wanted him to go 1, 2. He wanted to go 1, pull out, roll out. What Kambosos was going to do is he try to hit him with a left hook. If he rolled to his right, if he rolled to his left, he's going to hit with a right hand. And Haney never gave him what he's looking for. That's why Haney didn't really punching no rhythm. He didn't punch a combination. He didn't throw the same rhythm. It was just when you touching somebody, you can get away with you could get away with being on doing the same. You can get away with throwing the same rhythm because with his speed, it's hard to time. When you throwing one shot at a time, two shot at a time, it's an art to that too. It's a real art to that because I can't time you because you just letting your punches flow naturally. So now if he went 1, 2, 3, let him flow naturally, then Kambosos could have punched with him. Kambosos was just looking for a crapshoot, and Mickey Bay called that. He was looking for Devin Haney to get comfortable like he did versus Linares and Diaz and get comfortable and try to close the show, feeling like he needed to press because of the judges, and Haney stayed disciplined. And that's as simple as it was. Now, had Devin stepped up 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe Kambosos caught him, you never know. You never know. He could have slipped. He could have pushed him. They could have called him knockdown. He could have got knocked out. He could have got a good shot in. They were trying to call shots that didn't even land for Kambosos. So, I mean, that's why he fought the way he fought. And if you fought him in the States, you probably would have seen him step it up. You know, I'm not sure he would have stopped him, but you probably would have seen him. He probably could have stopped him, to be honest. He probably could have stepped it up. You know, but if he would have started loading up, he would have gave Kambosos an opportunity. And that's what he done. That's what he got. He did in his last fight, and it worked for the majority of the fight. It worked for 95% of the fight. And the 5% he almost got caught. So you don't want to load up. Just let your shots flow. As simple as that. You let your shots flow like he did last night, man. You know, as simple as that. Now, you know, had Kambosos really jumped on him and he needed to get Kambosos off of him, then he would have had to throw some shit hard. So you would have had to get his respect. You know, that's what he did versus Diaz and Linares. He went out there and established respect. Y'all can say he can't punch, but he established respect. But once you establish respect, just take the Demetrius Andrade approach. Once you establish that respect, I can hurt you. You can respect my power. Let's go back to boxing. You know, and the only improvement I would like to see from him last night was just changing the range. Just change the range and fight on the outside. You know, a little bit more movement, make Kambosos jump in with something and catch him. That's about it. You know, he didn't have to really, you know, step to him and do no damage. Just change the range. He'd have fallen on the outside and made Kambosos jump in. He probably could have caught Kambosos, but perfect game plan. You don't need too much more than what he did last night. So most people had it a sweep. I had it 118, 110. But I gave Kambosos like the second and the seventh or something like that. But it's a great fight, guys. I mean, great fight by him. People say, oh, he boring and this, that, and the third. How can a fight of that caliber be boring with the crowd that's in there waiting to learn? That's boxing. Hit don't get no better than that. And a bruise that he had over his right eye, I think it was from a headbutt. So that showed a lot of maturity. And then he didn't move a hell of a lot last night. People say he jabbed and clinched. It's an art. It's an art to clinch. He didn't jab and clinch every time. When Kambosos fell in, it was Kambosos' fault that he got clinched. That's Kambosos' fault. Kambosos was smothering his work. Because Kambosos don't know nothing but to keep you at the end of his shots. Kambosos can't fight on the inside. Kambosos really can't fight on the outside. Kambosos sit right there in the pocket and he wanted to deliver. You know, Kambosos smothered himself in order for him to get Kambosos smothered his work. That's why he got held. As simple as that. This game will go home. Kambosos want to get bare skin. He got to come to the States. Devin should get an A-side treatment. He want to see Haney move on. We seen what we need to see. Man, at the end of the day, what are we moving on to? Lomachenko? He don't deserve it. Kambosos deserve it more than Lomachenko deserve it, to be honest. I'd rather him fight Kambosos again. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'd rather fight Kambosos again. Why not? What Lomachenko gonna bring? He not gonna bring none of the fans Kambosos, bro. Let's just start off there. You know what I'm saying? He just lost to Teofimo Lopez. He lost to Salido. Yeah, he came back and beat Comey. He ain't no pound for pound fighter. He don't deserve this. Y'all, what we gonna get there? Y'all forget Lomachenko doesn't fight Kambosos and go back to Eddie Hearn. Don't fall for Bob Arum trap. That's Bob Arum bringing in heavy money bags. If he bringing in heavy money, but he give him $10 to $15 million to fight Lomachenko, no problem. You know, and after him, I move to 140. I drop all them belts and tell Lomachenko hold my nuts. Lomachenko don't deserve that fight. Tank, I wouldn't mind seeing Tank. Wouldn't mind seeing Ryan. He don't deserve it though. But Tank, you know, I don't mind seeing that. Haney is the best lightweight of this generation so far, yeah. Devin got mad skills. Shout out to Clint. He said, RP Trouble. I wonder how to police. I don't even know who that is. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I thought they were talking about T.I. I don't know what that is. What's Lil Durk? Lawyer to stop Brian in the airport to get his address. I don't know nothing about none of that. No offense. Best to beat the Devin style is to fight off the back foot and make Devin the chaser. He doesn't have the power to hurt me. If he don't have the power to hurt nobody, why did Kambosos walk through him last night? That's my problem. If Devin Haney didn't have no power, then why didn't Joseph Diaz carry out the mission? Why didn't Jorge Linares carry out the mission? And why didn't George Kambosos carry out the mission? That's all I want to know. If Devin Haney didn't have no power, then Kambosos should have been walking through Devin Haney raindrops. That's cap. That's cap. If he don't have no power, walk through him. Multiple fighters used to walk through Paulo Malignaggi. If you a real undisputed champion, you a real dog, you should walk through him. He got some power because Kambosos didn't walk through him. So, like I said before, he got some power. He said he fought the perfect. Exactly. That'd be crazy. They'd be like, well, you ain't got no power. Let him punch you in the face. Let me go my Nate mode, my Nate Campbell mode. If Shakur fought Haney, nothing would happen. I mean, you never know what would happen. And when it did happen, it's going to be explosive. That's just the fact. When it did happen, it's going to be explosive. That isn't hit and not get hit. That is jab and grab. Man, get out of here, man. Y'all niggas always shut the fuck up, man. If Canelo knew how to jab and grab, maybe that nigga would have been more competitive than people. I want to see Devin at 4. Yeah, that's a dangerous division for sure. So, man, Loma is Bob Golden Goose. He going to push that fight. I'm like, hell no. I'm going to honor my contract and go back to Eddie. He don't deserve it. You're right. But Bob going, but he don't have to fight him. His contract say fight Lomachenko, Kambosos. I fight Kambosos, I go back to top rank. Simple as that. I go back to top rank. I mean, Matchroom. Every time I say he got a 3-fight deal, Devin Haney signed a 2-fight deal. And, and if they try to take, hold on. Let me see if I can find the deal. Hold on. He fought a 2-fight deal. Say it right here. Hold on. He signed a 2-fight deal, no damn 3-fight deal. This dude signed a 2-fight deal. He signed a 2-fight deal right there. So, I mean, come on. How you know he didn't hurt them? Did you get punched? If he didn't hurt them, then why they didn't walk through him? Come on. When Triple G fought Gabriel Rosado, he ain't hurt. If Gabriel Rosado didn't hurt Triple G, he would walk right through him. Tell me why ain't nothing to walk through him. That's all I want to know. Why ain't Jorge Linares walk through him? You know what I'm saying? Because Lomachenko got dropped, and that's a fact. By Jorge Linares. Devin Haney did. So, like I said before, if y'all Mexicans had any type of footwork, y'all play all that damn soccer, most of them niggas, y'all had any type of footwork, y'all could do the same shit. Y'all niggas did push-ups and strength and conditioning, y'all might have the same type of shit, Y'all envious of that style. And they try to make that style, they try to take that style out of boxing. It's the best style. Hit and don't get hit. That's how you fight. Hit, don't get hit. Hit and grab. But don't allow yourself to get grabbed. If that was that easy, how many people would have punched Mike Tyson and clinched their way to a victory? Kambosos smothered his shots. He smothered his work. That's why he couldn't get off. Loud and salute. So you always gonna have something to say because they envious of that style. You know what I'm saying? Always gonna have something to say. Nothing beats a slick boxer. Nothing beats a slick boxer. But the help of the referee like Richard Steele and Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. versus Milton Taylor. That's it. At the Mexican style best, at European style best, at the Argentine style best, at the Japanese style best, the Chinese style best, Mongolia, Korea, Australia, wherever you want to go, the Philippines, Thailand, Antarctica, Canada, you know what I'm saying, Central America, Belize, wherever you want to go, Guatemala, wherever you want to go, Brazil, wherever you want to go, Hawaii, Alaska, Nothing beat that style at its best. Nothing. It's called boxing. That's the name of the game. Say the same shit about Andre Ward. No, Andre Ward just hitting clinch, hitting grip. So what? Stop it. He said most of these casuals only care about knockouts, bro. It's more to boxing than knocking out. And knockouts rarely happen on the top level outside of heavyweights. Just left from taking my daughter to the beach. Hopefully I had a good time. Battle rifle salute. Sparks say Devin's skills and ability are unbelievable. Definitely top 3 jab. Somewhere high. I like Charlo jab the best. Charlo Triple G. I know I'm missing somebody. Errol Spence got a good jab. Terence Crawford got a good jab. You know, Charlo might have the best when he use it. Once Devin can utilize his twitch reaction a little bit better, stay in range, he's going to have some daily creative counters. Yeah, you're right. He said, no, I like the Mexican style. Nobody said you didn't like the Mexican style. You only like it because that's the style Spence fight in. And that's the very same style he's going to get slept in. If it's Crawford, Fondora, whoever it is, same style he's going to get slept in. The same suit he do Mexican style is the same suit they're going to lay him down 6 feet deep in. You know what I'm saying?
Put some respect on my name.
Thank you. They smashed the like button, hoes. Kovalev showed us more than 5 years ago how to beat him. Man, Kovalev ain't beat Andre Ward. No matter how much you want to wide, let me be quiet. No matter how much you want to wide his ass, Kovalev did not win. Once he dropped Andre Ward got off the canvas and beat him down there every round. So no, Kovalev did not beat a slick black fighter. He beat Bernard Hopkins. He was old. And had he fought Adonis Stevenson, he probably would have got slept. Thanks to Al Heyman, that didn't happen. Man, that Taylor Chavez fight was a world. And Major Taylor still went on to be welterweight champion of the world. I think he jumped up and got whooped on by Terry Norris, I think, beat Major Taylor. He moved up to 54. So, yeah, Major Taylor, little known fact, one of my Philadelphia guys put me on. Major Taylor actually did recapture a title at welterweight. He did capture a title at welterweight. So, say what you want to say. He did become world champion. He took another risk, fight Terry Norris. I think he fought Terry Norris. I don't want to lie to y'all. I think he fought Terry Norris, bro. I think he fought Terry Norris. Let me see. This dude fought into the 2000s. That should be criminal, bro. This dude fought into the 2000s, bro. Let me start his career at, bro. 84, he fought into 2000. That was criminal. You know, had him draw Howard Davis Jr. He fought Buddy McGurf. Stopped him in 12, TKO. You know, he fought, so it was a 3-foot belt unification. Reign Fighter of the Year, WBC, IBF. You know, so I'm assuming Julio Cesar Chavez brought all the belts to that fight. And then he went on, he fought Aaron Davis. He fought Ernie Chavez. He beat Glenwood Brown for the WBA belt. Then, after beating Glenwood Brown in 92 for the WBA, he jumped up to super welterweight and took on Terry Norris and lost. Then he went back to welterweight, defended his WBA, and lost to Cristiano Espinana. So, took chances. That's life. Probably should have took that chance, but he took a chance, and you know that was life, man. He took that chance. So, yeah, a little known fact. Somebody put me on game. I appreciate that. Courtney Richardson out to Philly. What's good? Salute, bro. Make sure you smash that like button. Because the real way to box is not brown to all. That for people who want to punch his chins. It's an art to inside fighting and brawling too. Yeah, it's definitely an art to inside fighting, bro. It's just, you know, you just can't go out there. It's an art to it, you know. Madonna mastered it when he got Robert Garcia. He said Kovalev did whoop that. Man, Kovalev didn't whoop shit. That was a European invasion, so I don't know what y'all talking about. Kovalev didn't whoop shit. He lost and came back and didn't do nothing and got stopped. So whatever y'all want to say, once he dropped Andre Ward, he got beat up in that fight. That's a fact. And Andre Ward came back and did it again and beat his ass again. So it didn't matter. They stopped Kovalev ass too. You know, I was fun to Beehive. Man, Beehive was old as hell. I ain't trying to hear it. Beehive was like 50. He wouldn't have did that to Beehive in his prime. He might have won, but he wouldn't have did that. Yeah, Taylor did fight Norris. Norris knocked him out. Yeah, Jerry Norris is a bad motherfucker. Respect Kambosos, though. Devin's signature move is slip or shift left. The surprise uppercut, Cam blocked it all night. Yeah, he threw it only a couple times. They're like, yeah, that's for a 12-round fight 5 times is nothing. He said it was a stoppage. He dropped him like twice before Mills Lane stopped it. He talking about Norris and Mitchell Taylor. CJ talk. Okay, y'all Kovalev fans, right? So after Kovalev, which I don't even feel like going there. After Kovalev, right? Okay, I don't even want to bring this ancient history up, my nigga, but let's bring it up. Okay. He lost a unanimous decision. He lost by 1 point all 3 ways. All 3 fights ended the same way. 113-114. 113-114. 113-114. What else do I have to say? All 3 judges had the same score. What else do I need to say? What else do I need to say? All 3 judges scored it the same. In the rematch, it was close again. But not really, because he got stopped. Not really, because he got stopped. Come on. And on the same thing about Andre Ward. Oh, he wasn't fighting nobody, man. He nigga fought on BET versus Alexander Razorbrand. Come on, man. Andre Ward went in there and beat the hell out of Kovalev. From after that knockdown, after round 2, he dominated that fight. Maybe he get Kovalev 3, I don't fucking remember. But I know after that knockdown, he beat the hell out of Kovalev. That's what we do know. So I could keep capping for racist ass Kovalev. He got whooped on. Don't matter. He got stopped. Have y'all want to see it? He got stopped. And if he dropped Andre Ward, he should have put his ass to sleep. And good for him, but he did lose to Andre Ward because Arthur BF was going to kill his ass in the ring. You saying that because James Toney from Detroit? What James Toney got to do with our conversation? Did you honestly score the fight with Ward unanimous decision? Yes, they did score a unanimous decision. I just showed it on the screen. That's common. That's an actual fact. I don't know what I scored it. I was at work. Suspicious to have all you. It ain't no suspicious. File a petition then and find some suspicion. Y'all always got something to say. Kovalev Canelo made Kovalev take a dive, allegedly. I don't see y'all complain about that. And he was beating the hell out of Canelo Alvarez. He wasn't even trying. You know, Warren's also awkward. It's hard to buy. Y'all bought Floyd bullshit ass style for years. Pity pat, roll. Andre Ward beat the number 1 light heavyweight Tom Paul Smith. He wasn't the number 1 light heavyweight. Come on now. Kyler Smith brother was never number 1. Why do it matter when he ran it back and got the stoppage? Canelo don't do that when he loses at all. He ain't running back with Beagle. He ain't running back with Beagle. Oh, Triple G starts his ass. Boy, that'd be the greatest boxing year yet. We had in a long time. I hope Triple G starts. I might call Jonathan Bates, give him my honest opinion. They ain't gonna let Triple G, man. Triple G can come in and hit Canelo with a baseball bat. And they're going to wake Canelo ass up, had a corner, rise him up to make the rest of the fight. They will not let Canelo lose 2 fights in a row. Vegas, Jupiter, Uranus, Saturn, Antarctica, Belize, no matter, Jamaica, they will not let Canelo lose 2 fights in a row, man.
It's my job to handle life and death situations on a daily basis. It's what I do, and I'm very good at it.
But nonetheless, let's move on. Battle Wife on his crony in the comment section. All they doing is just trying to take us off topic. We're not gonna let them. When Canelo lost, that should have been your time event. Now, apparently Bob Brown want to make this fight, right? And like I said before, I think Lomachenko will be favored in that fight. Lomachenko is dangerous. I mean, he was in the war, but he said he'd been training, right? And I think what they're going to do is pay George Kambosos to step aside. Now, Devin Haney is not going to do what Teofimo Lopez did. He not. You know, you can say it was because Lomachenko showed Teo was a better fighter. He not. He don't possess the power that Teofimo Lopez possessed. Teo Lopez, you know, he would have to beat Lomachenko on his own way. And the thing about fighting Lomachenko, you know, is the angles. That's gonna get Devin gonna have to take the angles away. Usually, you do a TOD, did what Salido did. You press him, you take the angles away. You have to put Lomachenko on the back foot. Now, if somebody could outbox Lomachenko, it's probably down there. It's probably gonna be Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney. Now, the thing about it is Lomachenko is all smoke and mirrors. He's a pressure fighter. His offense is his defense is more offense, and he tough and he can punch. Nobody talk about that. He'll probably be the biggest puncher that Devin Haney did face on the prize fight level. So he can punch too. So that's a dangerous fight. Now, with that style that Devin Haney give Lomachenko some trouble, yeah. But I think when you somebody that pull down on you and be throwing that heat, you got to keep that hoe up off you. You got to keep that thing on your way. So I think Devin Haney might have to throw one of them hard right hands early to get Lomachenko respect. Now, he could box him, but that's going to be tough because Lomachenko is going to hold you, spin you, turn you. You know what I'm saying? He know how to not to get held. He all the shit Kambosos did wrong, he not going to make the mistakes. So Devin Haney right hand will have to get the respect. So that's a tough fight. And if I was Haney, I think I would kind of go back to pressing on the front foot like he did with Myers and Diaz, but I would just let my punches. I wouldn't load up as much. With Lomachenko, you have to press him. That's the thing about Lomachenko. You have to press him. That's the honest truth. You have to press him. Maybe Shakur Stevenson can outbox him, but you got to press that. You got to press him. You can't. If you gonna box him, you gonna set traps. You got to set traps.
What is he talking about? Why would he say that?
You got to set traps for him. As simple as that. He gonna come here. He gonna come to you. He gonna press you. He gonna spin you. He gonna do some little thing, but you gotta set traps. When he press you, you gotta take that step back and take that step to the side. That's a tough fight, bro. He definitely gonna be favored. I ain't gonna front to you. He definitely a bad motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie. But at this point, I mean, what's the incentive to take that fight? No, I want no 5, 7. I don't want nothing in 7 figures. Start the conversation at 8. 8 and higher. That's simple as that. Because what do I get? Lomachenko don't have a belt. He ducked me already. It's a tough fight. I get nothing for it. I get nothing for fighting Lomachenko. Nothing. When I wanted to fight him, he signed off to take the franchise belt. So I don't get nothing for that. And to be honest, if they're going to be fighting Lomachenko next, they got to, fuck all that celebrating. They got to be back on it. He been out the ring since, when did he fight Richard Comey? I think they said Richard Comey moved up to, he moved up to light heavyweight. He going to be taking, not light heavyweight, but junior welterweight. He going to be taking on Pedraza. That'd be an interesting fight. So he last fought December last year, bro. So, man, if I had to fight him next, I'll wait till December 2023 to 2022 to fight him. When we get in the ring with him, if I'm Bill, I tell Devin Haney, hit him everywhere. Elbows, shoulders, everywhere. The bottom of his feet if you have to, because he's an older fighter. He'll be out the ring for a year. But like I said before, what did Devin get for that? It's got to be a super bag. Lomachenko is not going to be pay-per-view. Lomachenko don't speak English. His fans don't pay for his tickets neither. He was just fighting in the theater room not too long ago. He just went to the big room. Didn't hear nothing about his gate. So like I said before, if I'm Devin Haney, I'll be gunning for Gervonta Tank. I'll fight Kambosos again. Why not? I'll go back to Australia. Fuck it. I live out my obligation with Top Rank. I'll roll back to Eddie, whoever gave me the best offer, and I'll try to score with Tank. At least if I get knocked out with Tank, I'm going to make some money, and people going to see it. At least I inspired Tank already. Like Shakur Stevenson inspired Lomachenko. Think about that for a minute. So, of course, he confident. He got a different look at it. To my knowledge, Lomachenko and Devin ain't never sparred. So the only thing he really can lean on is Shakur Stevenson. 1 second. That's the only thing he can lean. Like I said before, it's an unnecessary risk. And if you win, come on, what they gonna say? They gonna still try to diminish you being pound for pound, just like they diminish your point. Oh, you just ran and grabbed and all that shit, man. Get up out of here. If Canelo knew how to fucking move and grab and do all that, man, he wouldn't have got his ass whooped. So like I said before, either he gonna have to press Lomachenko or walk him into some traps. It's simple as that. And with Lomachenko, bro, he older. He's 34 right now. So let's see if we can pull up his birthday. February. So he just turned 34. He'll be 35 top of next year. So hell yeah, man, shit. That's an unnecessary risk. If the money ain't perfect, if the money ain't right, hell no. I wouldn't even think about it. I wouldn't think about it. And then Ryan Garcia, I still won't fight him neither. He ain't jumping the line. I'll fight Lomachenko before I fight him. 2 dudes on the left is where I'll be looking to fight. One at 140, one to get a belt, and I'll really go on a verbal assault on Tank. I'll be talking shit to Tank. I'll make Tank Mama jump in and throw the white flag in. As soon as I get back, touch back home, I'll be start talking shit about Tank. I'll start building that fight. I might be giving away tank tops in Baltimore with my daddy. Tank don't give y'all no wife beaters. Tank don't give y'all no tank tops. I might be giving away t-shirts and fools and cars and man, bruh. I be pressing Tank so hard, man. I make Lomachenko go earn all 4-5 plus the ring belt the hard way, nigga. Go back and get your friend. I wouldn't give him nothing. They always expect us to take the disrespect as black people, right? Take the hard route and then get the easy route. Man, I wouldn't give him nothing. You don't get that nigga hot and ready on a Tuesday. Lubin was winning. Lubin just got beat up. He walked the wrong fight. But sometimes somebody that big can't do nothing about it. Shit, he bigger than me too. Lubin 54 pound. That dude like 6'7". Paul Pierce the same height. I can say another example how to beat a clincher Floyd Mayweather and Mosley. Mosley was old, but yeah. Yeah, Mosley was known for doing that a little bit. Loma gonna smoke Devin. Tank back to back. Shakir gonna smoke Loma. Mark my word. I don't know if he can smoke Tank. Now, smoke is a strong word. I don't know if he can beat Devin or Tank. He probably can. He probably could. I don't know if he can beat Tank, bro. If he can't beat Teofimo Lopez, he can't beat Tank. I always said that shit too. Because if Teofimo Power had him shit, unless he really had a shoulder injury, then cool. But if it wasn't because of the shoulder and because of T.O. Power, Tank gonna hurt Lomachenko, bro. I just never understood why he didn't make that fight. Tank gonna hurt Lomachenko. Either Lomachenko gonna get Tank or Tank gonna get Lomachenko. When you got 2 pressure fighters in there with firepower like them, somebody gonna get hurt. If Lomachenko already showed when he get hit, he gonna mail it in. Well, Tank did too. When Tank got tipped by Rolly, you know what I'm saying? He did start moving and shit. So somebody going to sleep in that fight. It's just simple as that. So he said, congrats to Haney, but now he's far from clearing out the division. He cleared out the division. I got all the belts. Suck my dick. Straight up and down. I got all the belts. I ain't got to clear shit out. Undisputed. No dispute. No dispute.
To this day.
And no dispute. I don't have to see Lomachenko. He already lost his belt in the ring to Teofimo Lopez. Right? Tank Davis got a secondary belt. He ain't mandatory. We'll see what happens. Ryan Garcia not even a player in the game. Lomachenko, he ain't a player in the game. Beat Richard Coleman, don't get you a crack at my belt. And you know what? I can say F all of them and move up, which is very dangerous, by the way. Loma has the best footwork in the sport. Kambosos was swindling. He almost calculated. The best footwork? He don't have the best footwork in the sport. I'm sorry. He got good footwork, but it ain't the best. I don't know. You might be right. I don't know. I can't think. It had to be him. It'd have to be him. It'd have to be him. It'd be him. It'd be him or Boots. Terence. It'd be one of them 3. I probably forget somebody in my mind. Albert Bell got some good footwork too. He helped Kambosos get ready for this fight. There's between like one of them 4. I'm probably forgetting somebody in my mind. Shakir Stevenson, yeah. Shakir Stevenson probably got the best. Same with Lomachenko. Yeah, but Albert Bell, honorable mention. Crawford, honorable mention. Jerron Ennis, Jamel Charlo when he do box, honorable mention. Yeah, everybody between them 4 or 5. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Oh, Better Be Ever got some good footwork too. It ain't flashy. It's just, it's like Errol Spence. Errol Spence got some good footwork too. You got to throw him in there for sure. But I would build a bad motherfucker though. Yeah. Haney should take cab driver in between. No, he gonna have to fight Kambosos or whoever top rank wanted him to fight. Man, why are you in here hating, bro? What's your problem with you today, bro? Why are you here hating, bro? Loma needs to tune up and shake the dust off the sister war. Man, ain't no tune up, nigga. You Lomachenko. You about to be 35 years old. Tune up is over. He been training though. They said. The White Wolf is coming for the throne. Man, he gonna have to get each one of these belts higher. Him and Ryan Garcia gonna have to clash with each other. Him and Ryan Garcia gonna have to clash with each other, man.
That's my pleasure.
Him and Ryan Garcia for all the belts. Yeah, man. Support the channel. Cash App $CJ Good 313. Appreciate Ricky E donate through the PayPal. All that's in my description right at the bottom of the screen on the link tree. The only way any of these youngins beat Loma is aging them out because skill for skill they didn't. Man, what you mean? Teofimo Lopez already beat him. Y'all act like the nigga unbeatable. Salido already beat him. Come on, what can I do other than knock his ass out? Y'all be killing me. He already lost. We seen it. Like, it literally happened. It literally happened. Like, it wasn't a fairy tale. It wasn't a sparring myth. He literally just lost. And then he beat a dude who had retired from boxing with brain damage. Come on now. He beat Richard Comey who had 3 losses. Count them. Uno, dos, tres. He got stopped by like Teofimo Lopez like 2 or 3 rounds. 2 to be exact. So come on now. He lost 109 to 119, my nigga. 12 to 116, 111, 117. Like, come on now. Like, bro, that nigga ain't lose by like a point or 2 or 2 or 3. This nigga got washed by the dude Kambosos beat. This dude got washed, rinsed, washed, spin cycle, dry, pressing. Come on, he lost. Like he got dominated by a dude 15-0. He got dominated. Stripping your garment, boy, run your jewels. They stripped him of his garment. Like, he got dominated, bro. That's facts. That's right on your screen. Then he fought somebody that retired with brain damage. And ain't nobody coming to these fights neither, bro. Literally. Nobody coming to see him. I think Devin, him and Anthony Toyota Corolla only sold like 400 tickets. The rest was comp. I think Devin Haney will have to keep Lomachenko. Man, he about to press him or walk him back into something. As simple as that. That's a hard fight. I ain't gonna front, Lawrence. I ain't gonna never lie to y'all. What's your pound for pound looking like after Devin? I don't know. I ain't giving no thought. Kambosos was number 10 on my last pound for pound list. Hold on, let me go to Instagram for a minute. You know, me having booties and titties on Instagram. So let me go right to my Instagram. Boy, I see why people be fuck with Brittany Renner, man. That body be tight. But man, you gotta say no, bro. Them mixed kids be the strangest ones, bro. Them mixed kids, bro, like J. Cole, man, niggas is weird. They always be the ones going off the rockers or some shit like that. I think it's my last one. It's my last one right here. Hold on. Boy, man, I don't even get mad at niggas like that, bro. I ain't even mad at you, bro. I seen niggas do way worse in the hood. We all done made mistakes with women. I ain't even mad at y'all, bro. That bitch be posting some thirsty traps. I ain't even mad at y'all, bro. It is what it is, bro. Horniness is a drug. I don't front none of y'all. Kobe, salute. Said, laugh my ass off. That wasn't saying Loma got to clean out the vision. He ducked the franchise. He did. He was about to pay him back for ducking the franchise. For my last one. I don't think you can walk him into some that shit easy to have counter with some fight. Yeah, you could walk him into something because he get aggressive. It is going to be hard. But he gets aggressive, bro. So anytime somebody getting aggressive with him, it's tough. Because he ain't throwing one shot. You know, he ain't standing in front of you neither. So it's going to be tough. No doubt about it. You ain't lying. Fury, what about Fury? With his jab? Nah, that's fat. Let me be quiet. He looked so bad versus Dillian White, bro. I don't hear nothing else about him. He looked terrible. Sports Channel Venmo CJ Good 313. I'll be praising Tyson Fury. I seen that Dillian White fight the next morning. I don't know what I was doing, bro. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, I was in my car fixed. He said, you don't think Devin has good? Yeah, he got good footwork. But I don't think it's like up there with them. It's close. Usyk, yeah, Usyk, yeah, Usyk in there, yeah. Usyk in there, bro. Hold on. That's gonna be Anthony Joshua get beat off. And Usyk, he said, yeah, Albert said Shakur ducking him. Yeah, he left top rank too, bro. He ranked number 13, so you can't really say nobody duck you in the WBC, but I would see why. You know, that you all talking about boring fights, man. Shit, man, I fuck with Albert, but man, and I'm like Shakur, man, bro. That would be the most boringest fight. He might be Shakur Stevenson, bro. He might. I wouldn't be surprised. If there's anybody that can beat Shakur Stevenson from 35 and under, it's probably gonna be him. And man, if he ever fight Colbert, man, he'll make Colbert, man, he will make Colbert look bad, bro. But Albert Bell big as hell, though. That nigga's a weight. I won't say a weight bully, but he big. I remember he met DMX. Yeah, he met DMX and shit before it passed. But yeah, Albert Bell, man, yeah, man, ain't nobody signed up to fight him. Tell you that right now. Like, he cold blooded with it, bro. Haney is off to 140 for Taylor. Him and Taylor share the same trainer, so that ain't gonna work. Ben Davidson trained both of them, so that's not gonna help. It's amazing how they keep forgetting. Laugh out loud. He said T.O. had bad karma for not giving Lomachenko. Man, I wouldn't give him, man. Fuck Lomachenko. Ain't no bad karma for Lomachenko. I do have bad karma because he picked the wrong woman. She need to talk to Corey Holcomb. He have a whole different point of view on women. He got karma because he picked the wrong woman, bro. That's why. He picked the wrong woman. That's it. Man, he got married way too quick. Man, he could have been slaying everything in Vegas, bro. Regardless of T.O. bid for the way his shoulders were torn, everything. Man, prove his shoulder was torn. Prove it. Show me some paperwork. Paperwork party. Show me some paperwork. They trying to push the Loma narrative since they. Of course, you ducked them. So come on now. Only black people we supposed to take abuse and then turn other cheek. Nah, man, we not following y'all Christianity. But then them Tank fans came in here too yesterday. Devin can't beat Tank. Devin better stay away from Tank. Just like Tank staying away from all the opposition. Like, bro, Tank just struggled with Rolando Romero. I ain't trying to hear that. People say, well, Leonard might be right. You got to have power to beat Rolly. Man, Jackson Williams didn't have no power. He easily outboxed Rolly. Rolly is a sack of trash. Rolly should work at Waste Management. He is trash. So don't come over here just talking about how Tank all good. We still ain't seen the Tank pay-per-view number drop. We still ain't seen the Tank pay-per-view number drop.
Get him out of here. You're moving out of here.
It's like going to heaven and finding God smoking crack.
We still ain't. What it's like when they finally drop a Tank pay-per-view number?
It's like going to heaven and finding God smoking crack.
Come on, that's what it's like. It's like going to heaven and finding God, man. Come on, them Tank fans came in here yesterday, talking about, well, he couldn't do nothing with Tank. Well, Tank don't even want to fight his shadow, Peter Pan ass nigga. Tank don't want to do nothing, bro. If Tank wanted to get in with Devin Haney, this could have been happened. You the mandatory, you the secondary challenger. Let's do it. That's worthy. At least we know Tank and PBC gonna sell some tickets or give some tickets away or whatever they doing over there. You know exactly what they gonna do. This is my old pound for pound list. My bad, bro. Let me find a new one, man. Give me a minute. Let me find a new one. That's the old one. I think I posted not a super duper current list, but I posted a newer list than that. People got mad because I put Foden on there. Y'all see why I put Foden on there last night. Foden a bad mother. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Here we got a new one, my bad. Folding it bad, mother. Shut your mouth. If Fold cold blood, if he can punch, man, boy, man, it'd be some furniture moving around this motherfucker. So that's how I lined it up last time, and I did go to double bracket. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I thought Dan Rayfield said it did 277,000. And the Eastside Cruise pay-per-view did like 250. That's what he said. It did 270,000. That's what he reported. I missed that. I missed that. He said it. That's what it did. I didn't hear that one. I just heard for 9. Hold on. That's what he said it did. That's cap. That's cap. I know that for a fact. That's cap. Hold on. That's cap. I saw that. That Joe Cordion dude, he slept Kanisha. Wow, I'm mad. I didn't know that fight came on there early. I would have watched it because I took a nap. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired. So I don't even know what Dan's said it was. So I don't know, man. You even sent it to me. I appreciate it. Laugh out going on tape. Yeah, this feds came in here yesterday talking all that shit. Oh, man, Devin better stay away from Tank, man. Just like Tank staying away from any opposition, bro. Anybody can walk and chew bubble gum. That boy staying away, man. You start talking about the flows. Float on. Float. He floating on, man. Get out of here, man. That boy scared his shot up. Trying to hear none of that. They try to box my boy in. They trying to box my boy. Talking about Tank, man. Tank Haney better stay away from Tank, man. Fuck up out of here, man. I would dare Tank to jump in the ring with Haney so we can have a great fight. You know what I'm saying? I dare him to. I'm with that shit. What Floyd Senior say? You know, he'd be Tank ass. You know, they said who win? Devin the Tank. Man, Devin, I think so. Whatever he said, man. Hold on. I do get it. I try to hear none of that. They come in here woofing yesterday, like with their chests out, like they didn't want to Undisputed. Like Tank could have literally had that fight, bro. Tank could have really had. Floyd Mayweather could have took his pocket change out and made Kambosos come to America. That's the first fight they probably tried to make with Kambosos. And Tank didn't want to knock on that door, bro. Mike, Tank ain't want to knock on that door. Tank ain't want to knock on that door, bro. He knock on the door. He just trying to sell some Girl Scout cookies. At least Lomachenko a thump. He did thump too, but Tank ain't knock on that door. He did that recommend it. Yeah, he did. He's a mandatory, but he got to wait till after the Kambosos. They might try to strip Devin. He's a mandatory. He already did. They said if he don't fight the winner of Kambosos on Haney, he getting stripped of the Reggie belt. There's no one floating at 22. He need no. And Louis need to move up. And Marjawanda, I could have. Got 2 belts. I'd love to see that fight. He a bad boy too. Yeah, once he get done Ronnie Rios, they probably gonna like mandate another fight on him too. But it is what it is. The Fulton and MJ is a bad fight too, but the New York Rock's a good fight too. 250 is the default number for they use for all pay-per-view. That's the first thing smart you said all day. Glad I didn't block you. It's how Dan Rayfield Fat Man. It's how Dan Fat Man Rayfield Twitter. That nigga tweet like 1,000 tweets. I'd be looking 313 place to be. But okay, I don't know what you're saying. Okay, for Keyshawn, keep sparring, bud. He finna rates. Man, shit. At some point, I mean, he got to be no sparring partner. Yeah, I mean, he's a good fighter anyway. He probably wait for a title once he get his conditioning up. You know, just used to fighting 8, 10, 12, you know. But yeah, aside from the criticism, I'm happy for Devin Haney. Yeah, I make them niggas kiss my ass. I make them wear Devin Haney trunks when they fight me. Real talk. You know, but he did have to leave Eddie to get an opportunity, bro. So that's a fact. He did have to leave Eddie to get an opportunity.
Sunshine when Tank's gone. Only dark times for you. Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone. And let it ever be. Why you always talking about me?
So shit, you know. I know what it is. Devin Haney be putting his viewers to sleep. I ain't really tripping about it. So did Lomachenko. Well, don't nobody viewing for Lomachenko fight. Nobody come here. They be forcing people to come there. Hey, you going to buy some ice cream? You go Lomachenko ticket. Take it. Great list you Mr. Usyk. I don't rank heavyweights. So if Usyk wasn't a heavyweight, he was like a lightweight, middleweight, junior welterweight. And I don't acknowledge cruiserweight. Sorry, y'all. He'll be on there. He'd be number one if I did. I don't acknowledge them. I don't. Third Dome, all the white fighter bias channels are quiet on Sundays. Music to my ears, silence. That nigga still making content, bro. Shout out to Thunderdome for still making content, bro. It's a place for everybody on the platform. Shout out to them, bro. Shout out to the Boxing Voice. They've been doing some good work early, too. Shout out to Brandon over there, bro. Support the channel, Cash App, $, CJ Good 313. He said, you think Bob Arum is going to make Devin Haney fight him? He can't make him do shit. But he can't make him miss some money. But, you know, Bill said it the best. They save money over there. Bill make Devin save money. So, thumbs up the video. That's one thing you find out being in the street. Now, that's why they say, you know, they say the real gangsters on Wall Street. But also, that's why a lot of drug dealers can have a lot of success if they were able to just get rid of the drug. If they were able to leave the dope game scot-free and get into business, they'll be able to thrive in Wall Street because it's all about saving. That's all it is about saving. It's about learning about IRAs and index funds and, you know, people putting their money in the bank. You know, they say if you put $300 in the index fund for like, what, 10 to 15 or 10 to 20 years, you'll have $1.8 million. It's 8%. It's an 8% interest rate on the index fund. If you put $300 in the index fund, for, you know, imagine, you know, if you have $1,000, bro, what you can do with that each month. Imagine you had $1,000 and what you can put in, you know, just going towards stocks. You know, I said, the dude, what's my man's that went to jail? He was on the Breakfast Club before I transitioned to Crawford. He was a brother on the Breakfast Club, went to jail, and he met the dude that got in jail for money laundering like a few million dollars. He told him, when I get out, you know, I'm gonna still have that money. But he said that the three things you do, you'll never go broke. Invest in stocks. And he said the thing that he do. Now, if you want the video, I'll share it with y'all. Just hit me up. Hit the link tree on my social media there. He said the three things that you do, you'll never go broke. Invest in stocks. And what he does, he invests in brands that he uses on a regular basis instead of, you know, just buying a brand and don't invest. He said invest in stocks, start a business, and put your money in real estate. You'll never go broke. You know, and that's just the basic shit, man. You got CDs, IRAs, index funds, all the, you know, it don't really take much. And, you know, my friend, he was in the military. I used to work with him years ago, and one of the financial advisors in the military, whoever it was, they told him to, they talked him into buying some Nike stock, and every year, like this back in 12, 13, that Nike stock check that he got, he would use it to he would use that money for Christmas every year and put the rest up. He had kids and shit. He just used that money for Christmas. He said it was one of the best decisions he made, bro. So he said take Canelo off the list, replace him with Devin. I ain't taking no Canelo off the list. He lost one time with twice. 7% of my money is in index funds, SP 500. So, you know, they tell you also the white guy said you should also, once your credit line get high enough, you should pay your bills off credit cards too, because, you know, it's like renting a car. You know, if you use a debit card, you got to have some places don't use debit cards, you got an itinerary. You use a debit card, it doesn't have, it's not backed by a legal system. It's not backed by law. But a credit card is backed by law. So if somebody do hack your credit card or spend your money by law, they have to return the money back or whatever it goes to. So that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's my mic. Appreciate it, bro. Hold on. All right, let me know what it sounds like now. He says, just keeping it 100 Don Dada, Super Dada Don pops his head up, Beaver, Gentleman, talk all that stuff about Haney, weight bully, rhetoric, he quiet today. You probably go. That's what you can say about me, good or bad. Make sure the thumbs up button. I'ma speak. Good or bad, I'ma speak, bro. Straight up and down, good or bad, I'ma tell the truth. Fuck that. It hurts sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It hurts sometimes, but good or bad, you got to tell the truth. I got about a few wrenches, bro. Hold on, I'm gonna give him one more. So we're gonna switch to Crawford. Yeah, I gave about a few wrenches, bro. As far as I'm going right there, so I was in a generous way to hurt my bad. Is it still staticky? Hold on. Oh, yeah. I was in a generous way to hurt my bad. Is it still staticky? Hold on. It's the mixer. Hold on. You might hear some echo on this shit. Hold on. It's the mixer. Let me know when I'm good. I think I'm good now. All right, bet. Appreciate it. I had to reset the mixer. What is it with the mixer? Is a StreamYard. No disrespect to nobody damn near. The whole pound file list is black. Is it? Oh, you talking about in general? Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, it is. But I still want to keep a new way on there, Beeble. So I want to keep it real. Or hang Undisputed wrong, but I'm gonna wait. I'm like, oh yeah, keep it real. What's real about it? He tried to fight Tank. He tried to fight. Thanks to Kambosos, first off, for giving him the opportunity. He tried to fight Tank. He was Lomachenko mandatory. They said they had opportunity to become Lomachenko mandatory or take the regular belt. They took the regular belt for leverage because they could be a mandatory for leverage. I'm not mad at that. Of course, they had out there they could have fought. Tiffany Lopez didn't want to fight. They were supposed to be in the tournament. T.O. went for the IBF. So, I mean, Eddie Hearn just couldn't get enough fights. Simple as that.
Sunshine when Tank's gone. Only dark times for you. Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone. And Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about me?
I'm gonna find me a white man and lie to him right now.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, bro, what else you wanted from Devin Haney, bro? Like they tried to box him out. But nonetheless, let's talk about EJ. Let's talk about Terence Crawford. And apparently Barney was on the Boxing Voice yesterday, right? Yes, he was on the Boxing Voice yesterday. Now, there were a couple people I heard what he had to say, heard what some other people behind the scenes had to say about Crawford and Spence. And they said Crawford and Spence money split has still not been determined. That's what they said. They said Crawford and Spence money line has still not been determined. He said he has not received an offer. They have not come to an agreement on offer. Best for he has not received a contract. Now, Bernie. Now, what's so funny about it is they tried to get Bernie to get Crawford on the Boxing Voice, and Crawford was like, nah, he ain't messing with it. So, hilarious, bro. So, he wasn't messing with it. So, Crawford, you ain't putting on the fake face. I ain't mad at him, but sometimes to be successful, you're going to have to put the fake face on in life. Hold on.
Oh, is Mayweather involved? Because I know he showed some interest in Crawford not too long ago. What can you tell us, if anything at all? Okay, give me 2 seconds first. You know who it is. Right, the boxer checking in. You feel me? Yeah. Man, like I say, I just was with Bud the other day on what, Memorial Day, and I ain't heard nothing, man. Ain't nothing been going on. Ain't no dates. Ain't no money or nothing. As far as all I know. So now, what about the?
So you heard him. He said ain't no money, ain't no dates as far as he know. Now somebody else over there confirmed with somebody else I know that they said the same thing. He said that they ain't got no offer, and before that they said that the money ain't there. They said they ain't got the money. Now somebody else I heard that's in the situation said Heyman got approved from the investors with the money. So I don't know if they're gonna come to Terence Crawford with an offer and say, well, this is what we got. But according to Team Crawford now, could they be playing the role? Like, I don't know. And they all just say, be quiet, say you didn't get the check, say you didn't get the money, say you didn't get the contract. Then one day we're gonna pop up with a surprise press conference, gonna make the fight bigger. Yeah, that could be the case. So I'm not saying like 100% no, but I know from all the PBC sources, they saying dates. They saying that the money there. They saying Errol signed the contract. Errol be posting on Instagram talking about Carpenter signed the contract. Some people that say that feel that you have to drag to Errol Spence in the ring. They saying that this is Errol Spence and Al Hammond trying to put Keith Thurman in the mix. I don't know what it is. Cause I know people on both sides. So people on Crawford and them say they ain't got them. People say, why don't Crawford come out and say it's cap, it's cap, it's cap? Well, with Terence Crawford too, he ain't been negotiating this through the media. So, I mean, it is what it is, bro. We just need to know, like, if ain't nothing going on, bro, because I can tell you for a fact, they cut off negotiations. They cut off negotiations, bro, before the Ugas fight. They said they're going to wait after the fight. In my opinion, I didn't understand what that was about. And to me, that made 0 sense. Because why are you cutting off negotiations before you get 3 belts? So, like I said before, man, they know it. I don't know everything. I don't know everything that's going on, bro. So, I don't know everything that's going on, bro. So, I mean, that's up to them, bro. I mean, to the point, man, it's just one day we ain't gonna be thinking about it. We're gonna be talking about Haney, somebody else, Usyk, AJ. One day when we distracted, they're gonna pop up and say Crawford and Spence fighting, or they doing something else. And at the day, I just be happy when this shit over with, bro. It ain't about just seeing a fight. It's just relief, bro. We've been talking about this for like going on 5 years. You know what I'm saying? You hear stuff about them wanting Crawford to take a tune-up. You hear stuff about, the money split. And, rightfully so. Errol Spence deserved a lion's share. But also, Terence Crawford deserved his share. You know what I'm saying? Because he did leave a company to come over there.
Ain't no sunshine when things gone. What's happening, CJ?
Sunshine when Tank's gone. Only dark times for you. Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone. Let it be. Why you always talking about me?
Only thing I fix about that clip. Why you always hating on me?
That's what he need to do. Why you always hating
on me? Yeah, he English.
He's a Brit. He doesn't know anything about hating.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
but like I said, bro, at the end of the day, bro, if they pop up and say Keith Thurman, if you listen to Stephen Espinoza, bro, he telling you the truth. He telling you the truth.
He putting everybody who he really ain't, because Town, as far as I know, after the this whole Errol collected 3 belts thing, Town was the first one that got the interview with Stephen Espinoza. And Town, I know he's trying to be diplomatic. He ain't put the pressure on him. Cool. Everybody else that asked him, though, he just been putting them on the spin cycle. He just been spinning it and telling everybody the same thing that Town was giving from the time that Town had that private sit down with him. Stephen Espinoza is letting y'all know from everybody that was at Fight Hype to when he went on Chicken Talk on Twitter. He's letting everybody know. Listen, first, the roadblock was what's my man's name? Khan, the guy that got indicted.
That's why they say Ben Davison can go over there. We're talking about Daniel Kinahan. That's why they say Ben Davison was the visit last night.
Okay, so Kinahan was the first roadblock. Oh, we can do negotiations as long as Kinahan's not involved. No David Kinahan, we can definitely make a fight. Cool. Town asked him now, what about the fight? We can make the fight, but everybody has to be reasonable with money. CJ, I forgot to make that point last week. Leonard Ellaby comes out last week. Leonard Ellaby, why you always talking about fights that don't concern you? He talking about these fans don't understand. These fights ain't as big as you think it is. Who do y'all think he was talking about? What fight does he think y'all talking about? Because he's not talking about taking Ryan Garcia. He's not talking about his former fighter. He talking about Errol and Bud. The fight is as big as we make it. We the consumers. So it's obvious to me that they don't want to go out and cash and spend that money because they got a lame excuse for Canelo Alvarez talking about Canelo has proven that he can do over 500,000 by himself. Neither one of these guys had done
That's true. That's true, though. That's true.
It's true, but guess what? Not every fighter can carry a fight by himself. Sometimes you need a dancing partner, and they're obviously each other's dancing partner.
Man, they niggas don't want to make that fight, bro.
They don't want to make the fight.
Because every time he updated, it's about money. Or if everybody can be split, it can make sense.
CJ, prior, I don't know what the numbers was. We don't know the numbers. We can't look it up. But was Tommy Hearns out here doing major numbers prior to Sugar Ray Leonard? It wasn't until after he fought Sugar Ray Leonard. It wasn't until after. Well, Ray Leonard was going to do his thing anyway because he was an Olympian. But nobody was out here watching they weren't getting these crazy views unless they was like Mike Tyson.
Sugar Ray Leonard was.
I'm saying Sugar Ray Leonard was because he was an Olympic hero. He was a golden boy, the original golden boy. But Tommy Hearns wasn't doing them numbers. And I'm pretty sure
it boiled down. If what they saying is true, Terence Crawford is saying is true, or what they saying is true, bro, it boiled down to they not trying to make that fight. That's just what it means.
And like I said, CJ,
or like what Metro said, that Crawford don't want to hold it, give his career over to Al Haney.
And I don't blame him either. But he has but in a way, this is the only path because we know what the nonsense that they've been doing. But if he decides, all right, I'm stepping away, he can't get Charlo.
No.
He's not going to be able to get Keith Thurman because
I think I already figured that out. They probably saying, man, he might just wait to hold that belt and just retire, bro. Because we're not going to be Virgil Ortiz either. Virgil Ortiz hopping out the WBO to go to the WBC.
Exactly. So it's almost like he has to give his career away.
It's not even just that. It just seems like they boxing him out, bro. They all working in unison. Only person that's welcoming him back is, guess who? Bob Arum.
Bob.
They work together to box a black man out, but like I said before, I'm pretty sure they thought this. I would hope they thought this through.
I think they thought it through. I don't know what. I can't even suggest or even imagine. I usually am good at imagining where they could go, but I don't know.
It's gonna be European tours. He couldn't even get boots if we're being real.
He could get boots.
He couldn't get boots. No, he couldn't. They're not gonna let him come over to Showtime and beat boots.
Nah, he can't get boots. You're right.
They're not gonna come over here, man. What's probably holding that whole thing up, I think, is if it ain't the money, or part of the money, is because he don't want to sign his career over to Al Haney. He don't want to stick. If I'm him, that means he probably sticking around. Or they don't want to put the Jamel Charlo fight in there. That means he probably gonna plan to stick around after Errol Spence. If I'm him, man, I'll fight Errol Spence. Get the rematch. If I can't get the rematch, I'll retire.
I understand what he's trying to do, but you got to look at it this way too. Like, you want somebody who's known for crippling. Because as far as I'm concerned, and Bud is a little older, and he's done a lot without having to cross over. But why would I want to go? I've already made it this far alone with my own advisors. Why you got to be my advisor for? You feel me? You ain't Canelo's advisor. Why you got to be my advisor?
He said Crawford needs to take control of it. I don't think for what? What's the difference? You tell my man what you want to negotiate, what you want them to do. I don't think it's no different unless he sit down with Al Heyman, bro. It ain't gonna be no difference, bro. If you don't want to hang your control, I don't know what it is, bro. They saying Earl sign and he need to sign. Ain't no man. They about to pull the okie doke. You already know where this coming from. He gonna have to fight that big in the street, bro. He gonna have to disrespect him, bro.
Look, like you said, he pull up to the Weight Bully Spence's gym. He gonna have 2 8-ounce gloves, and it's like, listen, we just do closed circuit, no cameras, no nothing. Everybody lock the doors. Me and you, Bo Mac right here, Derek right there. We ain't nothing, and we's gonna squabble. We really gonna fight.
Till somebody quit that bitch.
Till somebody quit. Real doghouse rules. Till somebody run out the ring.
He said, "I'm not gonna like Al, but that's all the grids at. If everybody jump off the cliff, I'm gonna jump off that bitch too." Nah, If I'm gonna sell my soul over to somebody, I should do that. Got to get the bag. If not, man, he already proved his point. He disposed of Sean Porter. He already proved his point that PBC fighters are shit to him. I think he had peach, bro. He going into the Hall of Fame. Let Spence go up and go get beat up by Fondura. Let him go beat up by her. But he want that fight, bro.
And guess what, CJ? Errol ain't fighting no goddamn Fondura.
Yep. And as soon as he move up to the weight, they're gonna be, bro. It's just to the point for him. It's just, I don't know, bro. You can't tell nobody take what they're offering, whatever. But we don't know what. But he said there ain't no deal. There ain't been no communication. So maybe they getting it together. I mean, I'm just tired of talking about it. Maybe they getting it together.
I don't blame you about being tired about it, but maybe that other option you said, that other scenario where he just keeping it on the hush, Bernie just staying in line, telling them they don't know, and then miraculously one day we gonna hear something. My optimism as the days go by, it goes lower and lower and lower, because when you said nah, that ain't real, when Lion Killer said nah, that ain't real, Town was like he heard something.
Floyd said it too.
And then when Floyd said it ain't real, that was pretty much a nail in the coffin for me. Everybody was telling me that I was lying, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Mike Coppinger.
Because Errol Spence reposted it, what Coppinger said on Instagram.
Exactly. I don't know where that came from. My man's who's in the music industry, he was all hype like, yo, fight is made, and I told him not.
They was running that shit on SportsCenter, bro.
Yep.
Really.
When I told him no, it's not, he was like, why it's on SportsCenter then? I had to show him a little screenshot of some of the info that you done passed on to me. He was like, oh, so why he doing that? I said, listen, I don't know what type of foolery, sorcery they trying to pull, but
you know what they're trying to pull.
Yeah, they well, CJ, you know, I already told everybody this. They just trying to go a month from now, maybe end of the summer. They gonna try to hit everybody with Terence wasn't trying to play ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't trying to. He was being too stubborn in negotiations.
Keith Thurman took the deal. Now Keith Thurman told somebody that one of them had to see him next.
Yeah, one of them got to feed me, son.
I swear to God, I will not support that fight, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
I promise you, I will not support that fight at this point.
I don't be supporting fights, but I supported Tank. Yes, he got some of my money, but it was because it was my birthday weekend. That's an exception. But Keith Thurman fight Errol Spence. When I say I don't support, I still watch. I ain't watching it. I'll find any. I promise you, I'll go on a trip to Puerto Rico for the weekend before I go watch that fight. I'll take a vacation.
At that point, I ain't even messing with it, bro.
Because ain't no reason why we need to go see Keith Thurman, who didn't sell out the venue that he was booked in.
No, it 30,000. Sean said Crawford will take a travel situation because whoever is doing enough shit for him. And if man, bro, I don't know what they doing. Maybe trying to get a P. What's gonna be different than he talking to? That's what I don't know. What's gonna be different?
Yeah, there's nothing different.
Nothing different. He said what he want. Maybe they trying to get something on the side too. You know, for them. But
and CJ, what I will get is this advisory role that Al got. Like,
it's a promoter role, actually.
Huh?
It's really a promoter role, but
I know what you mean, but I'm just putting up the air quotes advisory. Like, what are you advising them to do? Because Bud already was getting paid more than all your welterweights. What are you going to do? You want to tap into his bank account and try to help him get a business? You want to be the
I don't know what it is, bro.
You want to be the Dr. Jerry Buss to his Magic Johnson? You know what I'm saying? I
hope they just pop up and say it's on. If it ain't, bro. I don't, man, bro. Let's just move on. If it's gonna be Keith and he gonna turn around and fight whatever else he gonna fight, bro, this shit is pathetic, bro.
It is. It's
pathetic, bro.
It's played out, and it's just getting corny because like this guy is really basking in the fact that this guy can't get a fight with him. It's like
they all boxing him out, and my thing too for him, like it's just to the point like you might as well just stay with Bob.
Yeah.
You might as well just stay with Bob. Because you think about the negotiation. They want him to take a tune-up. The money will probably, I can see if they say, you know what, we're going to split the money up between the tune-up fight. We're going to give you like 12 to fight the tune-up. We're going to give you 10 to fight the fight with Spence. You know, and a little bit of money if it turn a profit. And we're going to pay Spence 25 or something like that. And that's how we're going to do it. I'd be like, cool then. You know what I'm saying? You still get your money.
Yeah,
you basically get an advance with the tune-up fight.
Yeah, the tune-up is an advance to you.
Now, maybe he like, no, I don't want this, I don't want that. I mean, shit, the longer the clock keep ticking, is the worse for him.
Exactly. So he'd be at a disadvantage. But if they, like, say, if they give him 10 to fight, let's say Danny Garcia. They give him 10 for Danny, then Errol, then maybe there's I don't know, at the end. You know, if it's Dan, the only reason why I say Danny is because Danny's a person that he hasn't fought yet. And there's a little history behind it. So it's a little teaser towards the Errol fight. I guess it helps build it up, even though that fight don't need to be built up anymore. What? I don't see why he wouldn't take the deal unless the money is funny. And they trying to give him a 15 bag, and they trying to give Errol a 25 plus bag. Then they
gotta be keeping shit under wraps, bro. They gotta be keeping shit under wraps.
That's what I'm saying,
because every time you see what he said, he be like, well, you know, there's no roadblock there. It's just, I mean, come on now. They got to be keeping this shit under wraps.
That is exactly what I'm saying. It got to be something under wraps to where not even somebody like you it got to be something. You got to literally be hand in hand. Like, you got to be Sam Watson to really know what's going on, or Nostrils to know what's going on with these negotiations.
We don't even know.
Yeah, Nostrils not gonna know. You right.
Tim Smith is a fake person. We ain't got the money, so that's a problem. But I mean, shit, I just said, man, just move on. Shit, like, I mean, this is it's ridiculous, bro.
It's pathetic. It's not just ridiculous.
Man, it gotta be something worse than pathetic, man. This shit is.
It's sorry, lame, pathetic, ridiculous, egregious, deplorable, preposterous. It's all of those adjectives in one.
This shit worse than a Michael Jordan LeBron debate. I swear to God, it is, bro. Because there's no way you can prove it. At this point, there's no way you can prove it, bro.
You know what this remind me of. This remind me of when Mike banned your boy from getting on the Dream Team squad.
Isaiah?
Yeah. Isaiah said,
where's Isaiah fault, though? I ain't gonna lie. Isaiah was hating on Mike. He was hating on Mike.
He hated Mike because Mike took his city.
You took your car away from him. You know, but we had Detroit, bro, so it shouldn't even that matter, bro.
To me, I ain't gonna lie to you. Detroit and Chicago pretty much the same. I know you from Detroit.
Them niggas crazy. We crazy. Them niggas like there's something in the water and the air over that motherfucker. They crazy.
It's the dust from when they took down the Cabrini Green.
Yeah, I went to the AD fight, nigga. I went right to my room, stand where the white people at. I'm still ain't going to niggas up there.
I'm gonna live right there, the wholesome white people.
Hell yeah. I got a couple hundreds in Chicago now. I'm gonna go to a rap show, nigga. I'm good. I'm gonna stay right here, south side, west side, outside. I'm gonna be inside.
I ain't going south side, west side.
Nah, like Jordan, yeah, nigga. Let's go see the hood and all that. Hell no, man. I'm over that. You seen one, you seen two, you seen three, you seen them all. I'm good. I'm good. I do not want to be seeing Crackhead Joe. I don't want to be seeing none of them. I'm good. He said they would take too much punishment against Darwin and Danny. They ain't gonna take no punishment versus no Danny Garcia.
Who?
He said, Lord.
Boy, gonna take punishment against who?
Not Danny Garcia. Probably not even keep fighting.
Wait, Sparks. Let me tell you something. The day that Bud fight Danny Garcia is the day Danny Garcia retires in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
He might retire versus Jose Benavidez. A few people picking Jose.
He might. That's not
too comfortable. He made his money. He said Spence needs to walk down the yellow brick road. Already asked for a heart. He said he wanted to fight. I don't know. I don't want to. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, I'll be glad this is over.
Larissa, sing it with me. Sing it with me in the chat. Come on in. He's on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Errol, you need to. He's on down the road. Boy can't win.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
He sound like he want to fight. I think he do want to fight. You know, Al Hemingers.
DJ, I'm sorry. I think it's a combination of both. I think he already know that it's baptism season. It ain't no more strap season. It's baptism season. He going to church, and I think I'm not saying he don't want to fight, but he probably knows that there's a good chance he gonna lose, and the loss is something that he probably just can't bear with. You know, I ain't never been inside a boxing ring, but I've been in a couple fights before. You know when you go get into a fight with somebody and you like, if I lose, yada yada yada. You can't. I don't think he could take the backlash or the jokes or whatever it is that the fans might give him if he does lose, if he gets knocked out, or if he gets stopped. You get what I'm saying? Like maybe he can't mentally take it there. He proven that he's mentally strong. I give him that for coming back from his blunders. Like,
but if he do lose, and they gonna niggas gonna clown him, bro. They gonna be like, man, Errol, he can come back this far, man. He's still the man.
His community down in Texas, they love him. So if he lose, it's gonna be a badge of honor. He just gonna get more props. As far as I'm
He said, no, Magic stopped Isaiah from playing in the Dream Team. Was it Magic? My thing is this, bro. They let that white boy on there, bro.
Christian Laettner?
Nah, yeah, him too. John Stockton.
Oh, yeah. Christian Laettner, that was Shaq's spot.
Man, if anybody, Scottie Pippen should have been kicked off the team for being a bitch.
Oh, I got
a migraine, and then he quit after that. And with Michael Love, he quit. Kukoc got the last shot.
Yeah, he against New York.
Yeah, I'm not surprised with that Kardashian, whatever she is. I'm not surprised, bro. Letting her run around and do everything. Like, bro, you just stupid. You're just stupid, bro. You're just stupid, bro. Scotty will walk over.
I feel bad for his children. I really do, because he's an embarrassment. And his mom is embarrassing. And their mom is an embarrassment.
She really embarrassed me for sure.
Yeah.
If Spence and Crawford fight in October, is Errol ducking or is it promotion? If they don't, who knows? I don't know, bro.
It's a little bit of both.
Chris Mullin was on the other team. He was on the second Dream Team, wasn't he?
No, he was on the first Dream Team.
Was he on the first one?
Yes, he was.
Was he?
Yes, he was.
I don't remember him being on that first team. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping.
He didn't play. He wasn't on the 96 Dream Team.
He was on 92? Yeah, he was on that team. Yeah. He was on that team, bro. Yeah, I just forget he was a bad white boy, though.
I know one of my homies, pops. A couple of people I know played against him and played with him out in New York, and they said that he was cold.
He cold-blooded. Bro. Chris Meadows, man, bad white boy. He tore the league up today.
Yeah, he was cold. So I
he cold white boy. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, Mullen, he was. They call him Chris Mullen, bad white boy. Bad ball player in general. She don't matter. Yeah, man, he was a problem, bro. But I just get tired of talking about this same shit, man. This would be Al Heyman's biggest fight he ever made.
You know what? And CJ, if Al Heyman make this fight happen, right? Your whole spiel about when is Al Heyman created a pay-per-view star. Tank is a hood celebrity. I don't care what nobody says. He's not a pay-per-view star. He's a hood celebrity. He got the streets on lock. I give him credit for that. But to create a pay-per-view, when is Al Heyman creating a pay-per-view star? This will be Al Heyman killing two birds with one stone. He will make two pay-per-view stars in one night off of this fight, especially if he goes two fights. Two pay-per-view stars, I guarantee it.
Yeah, man, if he don't make this fight, he be protecting his fighters, man.
It has validity to everything that you said. I don't know who else says it either, but it would definitely add validity to what you said, to what you've been saying. And I don't want nobody to come on here. I'm tired of people coming on here and asking CJ stupid questions. Oh, what's your source? No. I have to check your sources. No, ain't no damn source. CJ right about 85% of the time. Y'all need to stop asking about these damn sources or who his sources are.
Man, that shit. This shit is just annoying, bro. Like, we better off just standing with Bob and bro. I don't understand why Bob couldn't make the fight. Especially with Crawford. I mean, we just gotta wait and see if it ever happening.
Yeah, shit. Because I thought, you know what I really realized that fight could happen with Top Rank involved was when Bob said, maybe, I feel like Terence can make a great amount of money It would be a way bigger fight if he goes to Belfast, Ireland, and he fights Josh Taylor. I was like, yeah, nah, no.
He told Terence Crawford that he said they just didn't want to make that fight.
Yeah, they just don't want to.
He just lied so much, my nigga.
It's just that who's really gonna believe him at this point? Because he has really dug himself a hole with Bud. Especially after he said that he ain't made no money off of him. And we all know that a whole 12 people went to go see Lomachenko fight in LA against Toyota Corolla. So I don't know what he got to say about Lomachenko or Tyson Fury, because a whole 5 people went to go watch him fight Otto Ali in Vegas.
He definitely lost money. He said Spence have to save face and mention he wants bored. Now he has no choice without looking bad than 4 years of excuses. He will be able to get away with it because he got away with worse. We got 9,000 sound clips of him talking bullshit.
Yeah, and we got pictures and videos of him dancing and kissing on Yellow Beezy. So
he said Johnny Love said Chris Moses one of the coldest lefties. Seeing him light up dudes at the gym was 40. Oh yeah, they're way better than us. Man, them niggas in their 70s probably still better than your average person.
This is true.
Shit, we don't understand. Everybody in NBA can play.
Every single player
can
fry anybody in any neighborhood.
Not lying. Take a local celebrity. He said it's rare to hear CJ get some shit wrong. He said they don't ask Blue Blood what sources is.
Yeah, that's what so y'all gonna come over here. CJ gonna tell y'all every video this man done made, and I've been watching CJ videos for a good 4 or 5 years now. Every time he reveal a rumor, source, or anything, a fight coming up, 85%, and the rate is probably higher. 85% of the time, it's right. I done seen Blue Blood last October say that Canelo Alvarez was going to fight Andre Ward May, Cinco de Mayo weekend. He said confirmed. The video is still up. Y'all can go type it if y'all want. And y'all, CJ let it rock. I don't even like promoting nobody else's channel on here. I seen him say that Andre Ward was coming out of retirement to fight Canelo Alvarez. Did Andre Ward fight Canelo Alvarez 3 weeks ago, CJ?
Nope.
And do y'all ever go on his channel and call him a liar? I doubt it. I wouldn't know because I don't listen to that fool talk. His voice upsets me.
It is what it is, man. Shit crazy.
You got these fucking baboons, excuse my language, these damn baboons coming on here. Go ask you, I need to see a source. And then you got Battle Rifle, stupid ass, always coming on here wanting to go question everything everybody doing.
So, man, look, Javier Levy said, man, you got Wilder twerking, AB trying to kiss Tank, and EJ filling up Yellow Bees in the club. Premier Zesty champions. Hager would never.
Exactly. Not even Sugar Ray Soft Talk himself was out here doing no egregious, weird behavior like that.
I don't give a fuck. All right. Let's go.
Yeah, definitely should have improved. He said I didn't know if it was wrong. Logan, I told Blue Blood a few months ago. Stop looking at my baby mama. He instantly blocked me.
Belief about
I'm on the phone. You on the phone? Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking at him. No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.
One of Blue's moms. Well, nigga, man. I'd have been talking tough on that shit and really get bizarre, man, dog. Look here, man. Pow! With that nigga shit. They ain't got girls like that in New York no more, bro. I don't know. Depending where he was at. Stop. Nigga see me in here. Nigga, you a pow. 21 YouTube salute, nigga.
Nice. LDPC. Shout out the whole squad.
We's moving, Mr. Boss, man.
We's moving, sir. We's moving, sir.
This shit is comical, bro. Like, wait, man, like, dog.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I see why you get exhausted with this stuff, cause It is
This man, like, bro, if y'all gonna do it, bro.
like they it's getting exhausted. It's dragging out, and I think if the fans like
As soon as you stop talking about it, bro. As soon as you stop talking about it, mark my words, bro, you're gonna hear something about it. They fight somebody else. They fight each other.
Yeah. And I hate to say it. I don't want to put it out there, but fucking, I'm already thinking about it. I feel like you'll know that something's up because I feel like Bud gonna be the first person to be fighting somebody to announce a fight. If a fight gets announced, it's gonna be on Terrence's end, not on Errol's end.
He ain't even said shit yet. They had to catch it there. I think what they said, Errol Spence played in the porta potty, and they just happened to see him walking in Vegas and he jumped on. So
and they just pulled him onto the show, and that's the only time he spoke about it. He sounded optimistic, so I couldn't do nothing but take his word for it. You know what I'm saying? But like we just said a couple minutes ago, maybe he just playing ball, keeping things on the low. They trying to cross their T's and dot their I's, hopefully. And I'm getting less optimistic because after last weekend, I don't know how in the hell me, CJ, and anybody else that really loves boxing supposed to get into that fight because
I'm ready for AJ to fight, bro. Fuck all that. I'm ready for AJ to fight. Follow to G5 Jeff TV. You're subscribed to Jeff, man. He do a great job over there. I'm ready for AJ to fight. I'm ready for AJ to fight. I'm ready for Andy Ruiz, Luis Ortiz. What else you got coming up in this motherfucker? Shit, I'm ready for Trevor Bryan and Dane Du Bois. Let's get back to support these dudes, man. It's Dane Du Bois, Trevor Bryan on pay-per-view. Shit. Dane Du Bois and Trevor Bryan on pay-per-view in Miami. Miami ain't got nothing to do, which is damn near hard, but go to the fight. Don King promoting. You got Tuesday. You got Tuesday go there and move your way. I don't know if I'm gonna wake up for that one. I might
work.
It's gonna be like 2 in the morning, like 3 in the morning, some shit like that.
Oh, if it's at 3 in the morning, I could take a nap early and try to catch it.
Then you got Karo Gucci versus, I don't know, something in the zone. I think it's the and next week the Hall of Fame event.
Yep.
So that's Friday. You got Alante Green taking on George Arias. You got Jaime Maguire taking on Jim Kelly. It's supposed to be Daniel Jacobs, but he wanted too much money. Orlando Romero, Alexis Aguero. That's gone. That's gonna be going. So the boys, you got something in Atlanta. If you ain't doing nothing in Atlanta, which is hard to see. Let's see. You got a whole bunch of fights.
Ain't Berlanga fighting next weekend?
Yeah, you fighting whoever. I don't know.
I'm waiting for Town to get back to me or
whatever. He got denied. He waited too late to put the press in. So yeah, he told me to tell you if I talk to him. But make sure maybe they gave it to him. I don't know. South Tennessee salute. Yeah, he said he waited too late. Heyman middleman job is scamming fighters politely. Man, well, I mean that's why he moved the way he moved, bro. I hope the you said who?
I'm on Instagram and I see the picture. I was like, what?
There you go. I hope the fight ain't in Vegas because they already charged the $500 a night for rooms on Strip in October.
Yo, that's a night.
Where they trying that shit at? I ain't trying that shit at. You better stay at the Howard Johnson, nigga.
Yeah, well, ain't that the place?
We must be trying. You probably trying to stay in MGM Grand. You got to be, bro, or something like Caesars or something like that.
Yeah, because who the hell charging or the Cosmopolitan where black people ain't allowed?
Yeah, they charging some money to stay at the Excalibur now. That shit there on a high end side of things. Hold on.
Listen, bro, I will go there and stay at the Holiday Inn. I don't give a damn.
Oh man, I go to Vegas. I'm staying, man. Once you see it, bro, you gonna be like,
only 2 hours away. I'll just stay at my homie new crib and I'll just take the drive.
Man, once you like see the amenities that some of them resorts got, bro, you gonna want to stay on.
You sure?
Nah, bro. I walk downstairs in my goddamn Batman pajamas in that hole. Go give me some donuts. Give me some lemonade. I'm not gonna say the place name because y'all gonna say Paul, so I'm not gonna say it. Bro, you gonna walk outside, see booty, titties, whatever you like, bro. Like,
What place?
pools. Oh, with a resort, that's Excalibur. It's only $176 a night.
Let me see. I'm gonna look it up right now. Excalibur.
I just say $719 in total for like 4 days. You ain't lying. Bro. But yeah, man, you gonna want to go to other resorts and shit too. I was at the Flamingo. I didn't get to go downtown. They got the only two pool that stay open late. See the Mirage Hotel. Yeah, I ain't staying there. Like you ever there, and I ain't staying there. I walk from Excalibur. Or you can stay at the what's the one with the hooters and that shit? Oyo is pretty cheap too.
I heard it.
Yep. Oyo, the Lakeshore and the Manor Bay. I don't know if they're as pricey as MGM. MGM Grand pricey though, bro.
Yeah, because it's MGM. Yes.
Even the MGM Park MGM, that shit pricey, nigga. But you in all that walking distance though for sure. Like, all that shit in the walking distance, the Oyo, you're right next to it. It's right next to the T-Mobile Center. If you don't got no problem with walking, bro, it's all right there, bro. Couple stairs, got an escalator.
You know me, I'm from New York. I don't got no problem walking nowhere.
Yeah, I walked all through that whole, man. We got on the roller coaster in New York. It's hella fun. I don't understand people saying nothing to do. I ain't got but 1 penny in that bitch. I had hella fun. I guess if you don't drink or smoke, I guess you don't enhance the experience, but we had hella fun, bro.
Let me see how much.
I don't understand if it's alcohol and women, like, how can you go wrong? You can't.
No, you definitely can't. Alcohol and women, those is a match made in heaven.
Yeah, so I don't understand. But let me get about to go watch this game, bro. He said AJ going on the fifth grade and knocking out score after he does some dirty in front of Saudi Prince when the fight. Man, they gotta make sure AJ win that fight. I gotta feel it. But I appreciate y'all to watch the replay tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Spotify and Anchor. Let's go to support the channel. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate the love, support, peace. Forgot the game came on.